So I bought some additional target material here. Since everything I was shooting was up and high, I should put it over more, but it'll fall over. So we'll try it like that. Hopefully today I'm a little better anyway. That wasn't too bad. Better than yesterday and the other times. Look at this one. This one here might have been one I fixed. Stem came out. I didn't glue them back in, I just kind of pushed them in. This one bounced off again, hit somewhere in here. So I don't know if there's ice or something hard in there. But all the rest of them, you can see it's much better than it's been. They all hit target, no wood. A couple high, got closest to the bullseye I've ever come. Pretty happy with that. So that's a little better. Again, I got one high. Got out. Well, a few high, but notice like we're starting to double them up. Which I would imagine means my setup is getting tighter, even though it might be wrong. You know, I got a couple, or I did the same thing more than once. Got it almost the same hole. That's the way I see that. 3 times actually. I mean, this is really close to being consistent. Yeah, you can look at those groupings. Even though they're scattered, that means I was able to do the same thing twice, the way I'm seeing it. On multiple occasions. That's far better than what I've been doing. So I'm gonna take a minute before I do any more, give my shoulders a break. That was a pretty hard warm up. 27 shots in a row. That's a good bit. Now where I'm standing is 15 paces from the target. I got a pretty big stride, so I'm gonna call it a yard. So 15 yards out is where I've been practicing from. That's where I got this little piece of paper and the leaves laying here at. I'm not sure where you're supposed to start when learning, but I think this is close enough. And I don't really want to go any further yet, especially today. It's very windy. But yeah, got one in the wood. Feels like the tip's just gone screw, so I'll go ahead and take that. This is one of the old ones. You can tell the end's a little boogered up, but so we got one high, 2 high, high, 4 high. Call this one a high, a flyer. these 5 were terrible. This little cluster right here seems to be a normal pull that I do, especially these 3. These 2 are money shots right there. It's pretty good. 1, 2, not quite bullseyes, but close enough. I'm happy with it. This one's pretty damn good too. You know, these guys are high, but it's a tight cluster. So, can't complain. I mean, I lose 1 arrow per round. That's not real good, but this one didn't break. I'll set it here for a moment. So we had 2 flyers, too high. So it's a bit of an outlier. That's terrible. So a little bit sloppier, but not too bad. Getting better. I mean, consistency is getting better. Yeah, I got it out. Oh, this is in the end now. It's in the bucket. I have to glue that in. Yeah, it's real easy. I'm just gonna leave that one up here. Alright, so that's 3 now. It's 1 arrow per session that I lose. I think this is going to be it. I don't want to get sloppy. It's cold. So I'll run through this round and that'll be it. I think I lied. Maybe one more round. I don't bounce off. High. Notice those hit in the same spot. I can try. High. Getting more in a cluster. I see that. Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a line. I mean, that's a tighter group. Yeah, they're all starting to hone in on each other. Getting better, I think. We'll see how one more goes. I don't want to screw up too bad. I think that's it for today. See, I got real sloppy on that one. Real sloppy. 2 in the wood. Well, this one bounced, which is good. Surprised that one didn't get in the wood. It slid between them. zero consistency with that. It's terrible. Might take 5, do one more, and then call it a day. Not real happy to end it there. That one's just a tip as well. So that's 4. Alright. Take 5, see you in a few. Well, it's not getting any warmer. I put on my super fresh shooting glove. See if that makes a difference. I was using these heavier gloves. Sometimes I can hear it go clang, you know, and make different noises on the bowstring. I don't really think this is going to make me shoot any better at the moment, but we'll give it a try. Hopefully it isn't worse. I could feel that when my draw was wrong. It didn't feel right back here. Yeah, that's it. That set wasn't too awfully bad. We'll go take a look. I had 2 fly. I had 2 bounce. This one, who knows? So, I mean, the cluster is starting to come together. This one's not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Not great. Great. Not bad. Not great. But so 2 stuck in the wall in the wood. So I come out each day that I can, shoot more. I don't even know how many times I shot that today, but maybe the same amount. Keep working at it. Might do all right. There's no sights, so it's kind of hard to get used to trying to guesstimate where an arrow is going. You know, if you could look through a peep sight or anything, it'd be a little different. But I think my draw is improving. Consistency's getting better. I mean, you remember the first day, they were all over. I even hit my trailer back there with one. Pretty bad. But went from hitting bucket, 2 in the walls and all over the place, to the majority of the group sitting here with a couple outliers on a high. But I got cheap arrows. I got these plastic vanes. It's cold. They might not be bending very good. It might be catching on a little rack on the bow. I was shooting with a heavy glove, but I'm pretty satisfied. It's getting better. It's worth being cold a little bit, but time to call it a day. Until next time.